So I feel like genre switching is just, or genre blending is just taking over music right now. And you can tell me if you think the same, but here are my thoughts about it. And I'm Jay, Kevin, KP, Powell, Cognate Souls. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Now, I feel like genre blending is just taking over America because of one major thing, and that is access. I believe that there was partly this thing where you had the Minneapolis sound, or you had Memphis blues versus Chicago blues, or you had West Coast rock, then you had yacht rock, and there were these different genres that were kind of very specific to the sounds that they generated and created. But I feel like those sounds were generated and created largely because the idea of creativity is you often are taking an influence that you have and you're blending it into something new and making something new out of it. But back in the day, you had $10 in your pocket and you went and used that $10 at the record store and you flipped through all the crates, or it was CDs, you flipped through all the crates. And yeah, I skipped tapes. Sorry, y'all, for those tape lovers. Vinyl, tape, CDs, I don't know. But you flipped through the crates and you bought one album for $10. You got 10 songs for your $10. And you killed that record front to back. You analyzed it like nobody's business. You played it all day long. You spent your $10 on that joint. You were getting your $10 out of it. You played the record until it scratched. You played the tape until it broke. You played the TV and you played the CD until that sucker, the player wouldn't read it anymore. Here's the problem, or here's the change, or here's the evolution, however you want to look at it. That $10 then that got you one album, now in a month buys you everybody's album, except for Doggy Style, which doesn't seem to appear on Apple Music or Spotify unless they've added it by now. So Snoop was like, no. But you get everybody's album for $10 now. You can go listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers. You could go listen to Outkast. You could go listen to Doc Hollywood. You could go listen to Captain Beefcake. I can't remember which one. I think it's Beefheart. But you could go listen to any album. Duke Ellington. Any album that you want to almost for $10 a month. So no longer do you sit there and play it back to back, front to end, A to B, analyzing. What is the drum doing? What are the keys doing? What is a guitar doing? What is the vocalist doing? What's going on in the background? What's that other sound I can't hear? Like, you don't sit down and do that anymore. You say whose album is hot and you listen through it and you're like, okay, maybe if you find a song or two, you save them, your favorite, and then you move on. And then you go to the next person's album, the next person's album, the next person's album. And I think what that does is that starts to lend into this space where you have people who can pull from here and pull from there and pull from the top things that they hear, and they throw them all together. And in one way that's sad, because what you start to lose is that method, that thing where people dug real deep down into music a lot. And what you're starting to get are taking the high notes and the highlights from here and the highlights from there and the highlights from over there. And you miss that real specific thing that people used to do, but you also get another side of that, which is, oh, wow, what if I do take this funk thing, put it over this rock thing, a la Prince, give me some funk rock, but then add some soul in it, and now you got something else, you know? What if I do that? What if I take a Fender Rhodes keys and just put it in the middle of this harmonica meets a harp thing, and we've got something else that's completely new? So then you get people like Tyler, the Creator, creating something that's just random, and you're like, how does that work? Or you get Beyonce doing a country album, or Shabuzi, another example, doing a country album, and you start to get all these different blends of things that come together. Somebody's taking Red Hot Chili Peppers, where they had to actually go from the albums on their own in that $10 an album time frame, and you start taking a little piece of them and you start mixing lips with something else, and it's crazy. But access is allowing music to start to do this genre blend. And then the question becomes, how do you even define these genres anymore? So I want to know from y'all, like, I know I kind of sat down on the one thing and said it's access to so much different music. But I want to know what I missed, because I'm sure I missed other reasons why we see genre blending happening so much in music. So leave me a comment. Let me know. Let's chat about it. I want to see what you say and see where the conversation goes from here, y'all. Yo, I'm Jay Kevin Powell, Cognate Souls bassist vocalist. Please like, subscribe, comment. I so much appreciate when you do that. It's fun talking to y'all. So please go ahead and comment. Plus, it helps moves us up in the algorithm, allows us to do more music. So thank y'all. See you on the next one. I want to hear what you got to say. Peace, y'all.